I can't be there, yeah. I'll be there for you.
Hello Marble Moms, welcome to another episode. How are you? How are you feeling? How are things at home? Let's give all the children who have stayed at home and committed to this whole quarantine process a round of applause as parents, because they deserve it. They have been so good and they've been so understanding. Hopefully, when everything's back to normal, we can treat them to something nice like a holiday, which I'm looking forward to. I hope you are as well. This is part 2 of our series on finding yourself and living in your purpose. Thank you for joining me if this is your first time. On to today's topic, shall we? Today, I'm going to share with you some practical things that you can start doing to help you get to know who you are. What is it that you do that gives you the buzz? It gives you a rush. It gives you a sense of positive vibes. You feel alive. What is it that you do that brings you so much happiness, so much joy, so much healing, contentment, peace, gives you sound mind, and leaves you feeling fruitful, and leaves you feeling like you've achieved something? What is it? That's my question to you. I challenge you yet again on this series. This week, our quote is very simple. When you find yourself, you no longer live for yourself, but you live for the community and for others. My research, I discovered that babies are born with a purpose, and that purpose is to teach us how to love, how to give love, and how to receive love. A baby who hasn't got a sense of reality, who hasn't got a sense of what is happening around them, comes into this world with that mission. Parenting is rebranding who you were into who you are going to be. Once you become a parent, there is a 93%, 97% chance you are going to find yourself asking this question: I don't know who I am anymore. Which is absolutely normal. To go through that process of rediscovering, rebranding, realigning yourself to the person that you want to be. And through that journey, I went through counseling. And counseling was very, very good for me. I am grateful that I made that decision to go, because it taught me practical things that I could do that could change my life and change my perspective. So the first thing was words of affirmation. Affirming, using a deliberate affirming words to change your mindset, to change your understanding. That helps me identify with what I'm trying to achieve. Words that helps me build on my character and who I want to be. And I put it all over my house, in my bedroom, in my bathroom, in my kitchen, so that I can read it. I spend most of my deliberately writing out key phrases and leaving them in strategic places in the house. It's very, very important, because it's you telling yourself the things you want to see happen in your life. Things like, I am the best creator of my life. My mind is the most powerful tool. I am walking in my purpose. I must keep my promise to myself and give myself the best life now. Don't give up. Whatever happens, go through the process. Never give up. Those are things that I say to myself. When I'm going through an issue, when things are happening, when everything else is good, especially when things are good, you have to remind yourself of these things, because when the battle comes or when the challenges comes, you are ready for it. The next thing I learned through counseling was creating a lifetime timeline. What do I mean by that? I would give you a link below of how to create a lifetime timeline. A beautiful timeline that literally allows you to put on and help you start discussing things with yourself. Who are you? What is it you like? What is it you dislike? What are the patterns that has emerged in your life from when you were maybe 5 years old up till now? That timeline literally allowed me to be able to look at my life and see what patterns, what characters, what behaviors that has emerged over the last of my life, and how I can improve on myself. It helped me start talking about things. So every time a problem arises in my life, I create that timeline, and I create it so that I can see what happened, what did I do, how did it resolve, how did it resolve, how did I resolve it, and what are the steps I can take to help me so it doesn't happen again. That's what I did, and that's what I did. So I create this timeline very often. If I'm going through a problem and I can't put it in words or describe the situation, I create the timeline, and I do is something that I've been doing since I was a little girl. I love diaries. I write everything in my diary. Everywhere in my house, you will find a pen, a book, a notebook, a pen, a pencil, something of that sort. Because every time I get an idea, I write it down. And I make sure that I write it down in order so I don't lose that thought. Because that thought could hold an idea that I want to share. But because I'm so busy in my everyday life, I have to make sure that I write it down to remember it. A record of things that has helped me grow, things that makes me feel happy, that I can do on a regular basis. I try to do one thing every day that makes me happy. Could be dancing. Working mum, I'm constantly busy. It's non-stop, and it's been twice as hard now that the kids are home. You're homeschooling them, you're taking care of them non-stop. I have 3, so my life is like a roller coaster. One kicks off, then the other one kicks off, and then it goes from, oh my God, I just need a break, to I can't be bothered, and then suddenly the day's ended and you have to now find yourself all over again, and you don't get time to just rest. But I have started something that I had to. It's a deliberate choice that I've made, which is take time away to heal when you are exhausted. You need to heal yourself when you are tired. You must find it. Is it dancing? Is it exercising? Is it eating? Is it running? Is it drinking? Whatever you find to do to help you not feel so tensed up before you go to bed after a long day with the children, you must deliberately make the time. It's a choice you have to do during the day, at least 10-15 minutes. And I take those mini breaks from the kids. I just go and sit in the bathroom, and they will look for me and they'll say, "Mommy, where are you?" I'm taking 5 minutes to myself, please, can I do that? And that I did that really changed me was learning to define myself. I had to sit myself down in the midst of everything that was going on in my life and say to myself, who is Rita? What is it that she likes? What is it that she doesn't like? What is it that makes Rita happy? What does Rita enjoy from life? And what is it that she wants to see happen in her life? You have to ask yourself those questions, because by doing that, you are defining who you are being yourself, not to stay the same, not to be like everybody else. And when you go through all of these phases and you start putting these practical things in place, you will notice a difference. And that is even the friends around you, how you relate to them, how you... All of this, you must stick with it. It is sticking with it that is hard, but you must stick with it and keep doing it. Don't give up. Even when you feel like, oh, this is tiring, keep at it. Because what you're doing is you are building a new character. You are building a new personality. You are building someone completely new. You are rebranding who you are. Here to challenge you not to give up on your dreams. I'm here to challenge you not to give up on that idea. I'm here to challenge you not to give up on your ambitions and the desires that you keep having, because it is to finding who you are and living in your purpose. Don't write the year 2020 off so soon, because even though we've lost so many loved ones and we've lost so many people this year, there is still some good that will come out of the year 2020. From my family to yours, I wish you good luck. Take care, put these in practice, and I will see you later. Take care, my loves. And yours. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So run.